Hey guys, it's Jared Moon here from EO3 Fitness, and today for your Meet Yourself Saturday Challenge workout, we're doing the EO3 Fitness Test. This workout is super simple, but it is not easy. It is a test, so you should be pushing yourself, challenging yourself, and seeing how well you can actually do on this. And all you're gonna need is one kettlebell. You might be asking, what weight will I need? Well, I'm gonna explain that because whatever you get in our 10 not 11 strength test, that's gonna be the kettlebell that you use throughout the entire test. And so before I get into exactly how to do it and exactly how to execute all the movements, which I'm gonna walk you through step by step, I wanna tell you how this test came about. Now at EO3 Fitness, we've been publishing workouts and helping our athletes for several years, and it's always been our dream to kind of have a fitness test score or assessment that we could give an athlete in one day for them to take, and we would know where the holes are in their fitness, where they need to improve, and they have a score that they can also compare to other athletes in our program. And that is exactly what the EO3 Fitness Test does. We have a couple different components. I'm gonna walk you through all of them, but I just want you to know that there are two ways that you can score this test. There's the added up method, which is super simple. You're just gonna add up the weight of the kettlebell that you use, and then the amount of repetitions you did, plus the meters you ran overall in this test. Now the second way is to actually download our spreadsheet. Once you have access to that spreadsheet, you can see how you stack up against our athletes, what percentile you're in, and really see where your fitness level is out. But more importantly, you're gonna see where the holes are in your fitness and what you need to fix. So let's not talk about the test anymore. Let's talk about exactly how to do the workout. So here we go. Welcome to the first test in the EO3 Fitness Test. Really simple. It's called the 10 not 11 strength test. What you're gonna be doing is a strict kettlebell press overhead, feet shoulder width apart. You're not gonna bend the legs or use any sort of momentum in the lift. It is a strict press. And the reason we call it 10 not 11 is because we want you to be able to get 10 repetitions, not 11. So you got to keep going up and wait until you find where that 10 rep maximum is. And this is going to be both for the right arm and the left arm. I'll do a quick demo, then I'll explain your score. So I have it in the front rack position, press it overhead, back down to the front rack position, press it overhead, back down. And I'm looking to find 10 reps. I don't want to be doing 13, 14, 15 reps. But then my score, what I would write down at the end of this after I did my right arm and left arm, the score would be the weight of the kettlebell in pounds. So if that is what I actually used for my scored test, my score would be 53, and that would be part one of the EO3 Fitness Test. All right, you did the 10 not 11 strength test, and so whatever kettlebell you ended up with in that test is what you're gonna use for the rest of the exercises we have in the EO3 Fitness Test. And so the next test we move to is the 10-second battle test. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna use a lighter weight just for demonstration. You're gonna be doing kettlebell thrusters, and you're gonna do one with the right arm and one with the left arm. I'll show what that looks like real fast. Take it to the front rack position, give you a side view. I'll squat that weight down, I'll explode upwards and press. So you're doing a thruster. And what you're gonna do, set a stopwatch. You have 10 seconds to do as many repetitions on your right arm. You're gonna then rest 30 seconds. Then you have 10 seconds to do as many repetitions with your left arm, the maximum score being 8 repetitions. All right, at this point, I'm assuming you just finished the 10-second battle test, and what you're gonna do after you finish that, you're gonna rest a minimum of 3 minutes, and the next portion is really easy. So you're gonna set a timer on your watch for 6 minutes. You're gonna use your phone or some sort of device, or maybe you're at a track, and you're gonna run the maximum amount of distance that you can in 6 minutes. And a good way to do this, I do this around my house a lot of the times, and so I use the app Map My Run, and it'll tell me how many miles I ran, or point miles, so like 0.8 miles, maybe that's what I got to. You just multiply that by 1,600 meters, and that's gonna give you how many total meters you ran if you don't have a nice track to run on, and that is gonna be your score. So run max meters in 6 minutes, and then jot down your score. All right guys, after you finish that run, I need you to rest anywhere from 6 to 12 minutes until you feel like you're fully recovered, and then you're gonna do the last portion of this test. Now the last portion of the test is pretty taxing. It's the 3-minute kettlebell snatch test. And remember, you're gonna keep using the same weight that you got in the 10 not 11 strength test. So if that was a 20-pound or 30-pound kettlebell, or 50-pound kettlebell or heavier, that's the same weight that you're gonna be using for the 3-minute kettlebell snatch test. And it's about as simple as it sounds. You have 3 minutes to alternate
right arm and left arm kettlebell snatches for maximum repetitions. So what that looks like, I'll demonstrate the kettlebell snatch from the ground. And what you're looking for, really explosive hips, high elbow, and then turn over, punch to the ceiling. So fast hips, high elbow, punch. And you're gonna alternate every single rep. And your score is gonna be how many ever kettlebell snatches you got in a 3-minute time frame, and that's gonna be your score for the last portion. You'll total that up, and you'll have your EO3 fitness score.
And that's it, guys. So like I said, you can add up everything that you got. You can take the 10x11 strength test kettlebell weight, add that to your 10-second battle test, how many reps you did right arm, how many reps you did left arm, plus the amount of meters you ran in 6 minutes, and how many repetitions you did in the 3-minute kettlebell snatch test, and that's gonna give you a nice added up method score. But the more accurate way to do this would be to download our spreadsheet, enter in all your numbers, and let it spit out the numbers for you to see how you stack, how you rack and stack against our athletes. And I'd love for you to do that. If you wanna do that, just click the link below. You can download our spreadsheet and get started and see where you fit. But good luck in this workout and really push yourself, meet yourself this Saturday, and have fun with it.